Hello, my name is Christine Carl. I have been teaching preschool full-time for the last 7 years at the United Methodist Children's Center in San Luis Obispo. In addition to teaching preschool, I also student taught last school year in a 5th grade class at Shell Beach and in a K-1 combo class at Ocean View. The core values Lucia has outlined match the values I uphold in myself. As a teacher, I am a public servant. I hold myself to the highest standards of conduct both inside and outside of my classroom. I am a team player. I am always willing to work with others towards a common goal and seek out ways to help those in need. I bring innovation to my teaching by incorporating technology and providing hands-on learning experiences. I use emergent curriculum to incorporate the interests of my students in my lessons. I have shown an incredible level of resilience in my educational journey. I have spent the last 12 years putting myself through college to become an educator. Last month, I completed my master's degree, which was the goal I set for myself to reach my personal best. It is important to me that I not only uphold the district's core values myself, but that I work to instill these character traits in each of my students. My ideal school would begin with a supportive administration, a professional and well-educated teaching staff, and a high level of parental involvement. A warm and inviting atmosphere would be created to make it a safe place for students to learn. Open communication between the faculty and the parents would exist. The latest technology and educational resources would be available throughout the school to both teachers and students. A standards-based curriculum that included the core subjects and the arts would be used to let every student demonstrate their best abilities. A variety of assessment tools would be available to the teachers so they could tailor their assessment to the needs of the student. Diversity would be celebrated and respected so that all students felt a sense of belonging. During my first student teaching assignment, I created a lesson to help the students review for their upcoming science test. I spent hours preparing a Jeopardy game. I matched my goals for the lesson to the content standards. I wrote out everything I was going to do and say. When I delivered this lesson, it started out great. The students were really excited about it. But as the lesson progressed, they became more and more excited and competitive. Instead of sitting, they were now standing. The volume of their voices kept increasing. Eventually, they were shouting and talking out of turn. Finally, they started arguing about an answer to a question. They had reached the point of out of control. From this experience, I learned 2 things. First, you have to set the expectations for the lesson at the beginning of the lesson, which I did not. I also learned that it does not matter how much time and effort you put into planning a lesson, you have to maintain control of the class at all times. Setting a quality classroom management plan from the beginning of the school year is key to successful lessons. Thank you for viewing my video and for your consideration for the elementary teacher applicant pool.